I'm Nic Harcourt, and we welcome back to the airwaves here at the SoCal Sound. Jason Mraz. We're going to be talking about the Oceanside International Film Festival, which kicks off its 15th season with a screening of the opener. Jason, I know you know all about this movie. Maybe you could give us a little primer and talk about the festival as well.
Sure. Yeah. Well, the festival's been going on for 15 years, and I've known Lou Niles, who helps curate the festival. And for the past, let's say, 5 years, he's asked me, "Do you have you ever made a film? Are you ever involved in film?" And I've tried to keep my eyes and ears open for great stories, but I've never been involved in film unless I'm contributing music to a film that's already made. And how we got here is during the pandemic, I'm scrolling my phone and I come across this singer-songwriter who I am just tickled by his writing. His name's Phillip, and he's doing a live on his socials, and I tap into the live and he immediately acknowledges me, probably sees my name pop up in the comments. He goes, "Oh, hello, Jason Mraz. I'm going to play a song I wrote today. I want you to hear a song that I wrote today." And so I I immediately think this must be an AI program, because how would this little entertainment app suddenly speak directly to me and start performing this material? And it touches my heart, and I stay online and I end up cooking dinner and propping the phone up and watching this kid's entire performance. Long story short, we fast forward a couple of months. I'm back on the road and I'm looking for an opener. And I say, "What about that kid from TikTok? Maybe he'll want to come out and play some shows. He's solo acoustic. He'd be real easy to transition the stage." And he comes out and he crushes it. He makes the most of it. But not only that, he and his friends document the journey and present me with a film after the entire experience was complete. And it just shows in this documentary what it takes to be a great writer, to show up every day for your craft, what it takes to be available when an opportunity comes up, what goes into connecting the dots from city to city and pulling together the gigs, what it takes to be an artist and get your acceptance from your parents and try to live beyond your means to pursue your dreams. So what Philip Levis has made in this movie really embodies the archetypical opener, what it takes to be unknown, to be the underdog and make the most of it, to continue to move forward as an artist. So I came in as an executive producer on this project to help spread the word. We're going to help try to find a streaming platform eventually so more eyes and ears can see it. But I reached out to my friends at the Oceanside International Film Festival. I said, "Hey, I finally have a film, and I think it really fits uh, everything that I am aware of, and it really I think the Oceanside Film Festival will also love it." So that's how we're here, and we're doing a screening in Oceanside on Saturday, August 2nd. It's pretty much sold out. I think they're holding a few just in case there's some no shows, and then we have some people that can walk in. But it's a really touching film, and I'm happy to be associated.
One of the things I noticed that in the documentary is that he documents himself writing 30 songs in in 30 days. I've heard about people doing these projects, but I've never actually seen the results of something like that. Tell us a little bit about how that is portrayed in the movie, how that comes across.
Yeah, so I think every writer has to practice songwriting and give yourself challenges. I give myself a weekly prompt. In this movie, Philip gives himself a daily task to write 30 songs in 30 days. And that's the material that he largely takes on tour with him as well, because it was the music that he was sharing to his audience. And I think that he was probably resonating with the most. And I think that's also a sign of a great, strong, and aware performer, is that they sing from their heart and they sing about whatever's going on in their lives. So in his 30 days, he goes from clever to the reality of the heaviness of the pandemic, to the heaviness of being an artist and having to choose being a starving artist your whole life for your love of music, just having to choose himself, having to choose his emotions when he's depressed. So he writes this whole gambit of topics, and some of them end up going quite viral because people are touched by his observations and his vulnerability. And so that is showcased throughout the movie as well. And it really makes this movie a movie musical, because you don't get too many live performances. You get highlights of live performances, but you do get Phillip writing, performing in various venues, whether it's his bedroom or in the car or a hotel room. And this is all occurring naturally. And I feel he and his friends, uh, I acknowledge them for having the awareness to try to capture as much of this on film as possible, not really knowing what they were going to make.
Did you know when he came out on the road with you that he'd already started on this project, or was this something he surprised you with?
Yeah, he totally surprised us. I mean, we gave them full permission to film whatever they want, and I know that we live in an age where you capture as much as you can so you can create content. And that's how I found him. Even he was a content creator, and I knew that that's where how he connects with his audience. So I said, go for it, film as much as you want. Uh, Not realizing, and I don't think they realized it either. I think once they had gotten home and seen the story arc and how it flowed and the challenges they had to overcome, I think they saw they had something more than just content, that they had an actual cinematic piece that could be great storytelling that could touch your heart in a big way.
Two more questions. First up, I mean, good on you for giving this guy a shot by actually bringing him out on tour with you. And then when you realized that there was a movie there that you could help to spread the word and promote it. So I'm always impressed with the work you do outside of your own work. But I also want to know, having been involved with this now, you mentioned that people have been asking you, you interested in doing film? Now you've actually done something. Has it whet your appetite for something else?
Uh, yes and no. I mean, when I look at film and how many years things take and the budgets that are required, and then the windows in which you have to try to view this film, there's so much competition online and getting people in theaters is challenging. I always came from the world of song where it didn't really require visuals. If you could get a great recording and just spread that around through bootlegs and colleges and radio, that would be wonderful. So I still haven't fully stepped into the film world, but I'm definitely happy to be associated with this project and want to see as many eyes get on it, because I think it's also deeply about the music, and that's what. And I also resonate with this character, the opener. I was an opener way more than I was a headliner, so I really resonate with that character.
Well, the movie is called The Opener, and it has a premiere at the Oceanside International Film Festival as they celebrate their 15th season. It's going to be happening Saturday, August 2nd. It's at 4:30 p.m. at the Star Theatre, which is on the North Coast Highway in Oceanside. Jason, great to see you, and thanks for telling us all about it, man.
Yeah, of course. Thank you, Nick. Thanks for the time.